Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to another episode of our podcast. Today, we're going to delve into a fascinating topic that combines ancient wisdom with modern aesthetics. We're going to talk about Feng Shui principles in landscaping. Yes, you heard it right. We're going to explore how we can utilize ancient Chinese principles to create harmonious outdoor spaces. Feng Shui, for those who are not familiar, is an ancient Chinese art and science that was developed over 3,000 years ago. It's a complex body of knowledge that reveals how to balance the energies of any given space to assure health and good fortune for people inhabiting it. Today, we're going to focus on how these principles can be applied to our gardens, yards, and outdoor spaces. Let's start with the basics. The term Feng Shui literally translates as wind water in English. This is a testament to the role of nature and the elements in this philosophy. In Feng Shui, it's believed that the land's energy could either make or break the kingdom's fortune. So it's not surprising that the principles of Feng Shui were widely used in orienting buildings, often spiritually significant structures such as tombs, but also dwellings and other structures in an auspicious manner. Now, how can we apply these principles to our own outdoor spaces? Well, the first thing to understand is that Feng Shui is all about balance and harmony. It's about creating a space where energy, known as qi, can flow freely. When we apply this to landscaping, it means considering the layout, the types of plants, the elements we include, and how they all work together. Let's start with the layout. A well-balanced garden should have a mix of open spaces and areas with foliage or structures. This is to allow the qi to flow, but also to give it places to rest. Think of it like a river. If it's all open water, the current rushes through too quickly. But if there are too many obstacles, it can't flow at all. The same principle applies to the energy in your garden. Next, let's talk about plants. In Feng Shui, different plants have different energies. For example, evergreen plants are considered to be very positive, as they represent the constant cycle of life. On the other hand, plants with thorns, like roses, are seen as negative because they can disrupt the flow of qi. However, this doesn't mean you can't have roses in your garden. It's all about balance. If you have a rose bush, consider balancing it with an evergreen plant nearby. Water is another important element in Feng Shui. It's considered to be a source of life and prosperity. So including a water feature in your garden can be very beneficial. This could be a pond, a fountain, or even a bird bath. The key is to make sure the water is clean and flowing, as stagnant water can attract negative energy. Now let's talk about paths. In Feng Shui, the path to your front door is very important. It's the main route for qi to enter your home. Therefore, it should be clear and inviting. Avoid straight paths, as they allow qi to rush too quickly. Instead, opt for winding paths that allow the energy to meander and flow. Finally, consider the use of color in your garden. In Feng Shui, different colors are associated with different elements. For example, red is associated with fire, blue with water, green with wood, yellow with earth, and white with metal. By incorporating these colors into your garden, you can create a balanced and harmonious space. In conclusion, Feng Shui is not just about creating a beautiful space. It's about creating a space that is in harmony with nature and the energy around us. By considering the principles of Feng Shui in your landscaping, you can create an outdoor space that not only looks good, but also feels good. A space where you can relax, recharge, and feel at one with the world around you. That's all for today's episode. I hope you found it interesting and informative. Remember, the key to Feng Shui is balance and harmony. So whether you're planning a major landscaping project or just making a few tweaks to your garden, keep these principles in mind. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to exploring more fascinating topics with you in our next episode. Until then, take care and stay curious.